Now I'm trying to get the power supply out. Just pulled, screw it on the fan. That loosens her right off. Whether I can get the fucking thing out or not is a different story. This is pretty trashed anyways. There we go. Some fucking wires in the way here. Alright, so zoom in a little there so I can see what I'm doing. This part is for my reference. So those are all grounds there that have to come off. Oh, son of a bitch, that's heavy. Where's my little pick? There we go. There we go. Oh, these little hooks are just a lifesaver sometimes. Yeah, take the hook out of your hand before you pull it so you don't stab yourself like I just did. All right. Battery's almost dead here anyways, so. Yeah, pay attention to what you're doing. Always bleeding, it seems like this shit. That doesn't look too bad. Alright, well, I'm going to take this up to the garage and clean it up. Looks like it got hit there, but that's probably not a big deal. I've got power to this little fucker and see what she does after I clean it up, of course. Whoa, fuck. Oh, shit. No, I don't think I can do this on camera very easily. Fuck, did my screwdriver go? So, I'll see if I can get this on here. So I'm just pulling off this switch box because then I'll have my plug and everything. No, I was wrong. That just covers the switch. Well, there we go. Just put this Okay, well, I want to replace this anyways, so no point in staying in there. You know what, let's just, if I'm going to be testing things, imagine if I went through this whole power supply, tested everything, it all tests good, and I am clueless what the problem is, and it turns out to be the switch. So that is why the switch is coming out to the garage with me. That way I get to test every part. Clean up every part, you know. Just makes life a hell of a lot simpler when you don't leave any gaps like that. Could be my wiring, could be my switch. You never know. I mean, look at this switch. It's all fucking corroded. All right, there we go. This shit's going out to the garage, and I'll clean and play with this later. And yeah, still bleeding. Throw some alcohol in that shit before I get some horrible infection from the 80s. Back at it with the 1983 Atari Star Wars power supply. Still got work to do on the PCBs, a little more cleaning, some resistors to change out, but let's start at the beginning here. I want to make sure I've got good clean power before I hook those PCBs up. So I'm just getting my wiring here. So I pulled everything. Pulled the switch, pulled everything. Switch is nasty. You could be getting bad contact through that. So all stuff I want to be going through. But look at those fuses. All crusty, water damaged. The other side's in actually good shape at least. So I'm going to start pulling it apart. I'm going to be checking that cap. I'm going to discharge that cap before doing anything. There we go. So there's the rectifier there. I'm going to be checking everything, cleaning everything. I'll pull all the fuses. I might replace the fuse holder. I'll see what condition it's in. So far, soaking everything in cleaning vinegar has really helped. I cleaned up the cage, everything. So fuses 2 through 6 there, and that is fuse 1 there, if anyone's wanting to know. There's the main transformer, and this is the guy they call Big Blue. If it works, I'm going to leave it for now, but I will eventually end up replacing that. Yeah, so I'm going to get in there. I'm going to pull all these spade terminals off. I'm just going to number them quick with a Sharpie. And get in there with just some vinegar. Put some paper towel down, dribble some vinegar on there, and then it soaks with just using drops. You don't have to waste gallons of it trying to soak this shit. So there we go. I'll come back when I start cleaning this up. Still cleaning up the power supply. Tried cleaning those a bit, but couldn't get the toothbrush down in there. So I just stuck some bits of paper towel in and dabbed it with some vinegar. Spade terminals, I did the same on that side. This one's I just dunked in there for now. I've got enough room I could chop these all off and redo them, but again, for right now, I'm just trying to see how it works. If it works. All right, well, I'm going to start peeling these off. Vinegar looks to be stripping off the anodizing, but it's half rusted off already. And then for just wiping down, baking soda. This just neutralizes the vinegar. It's not like it's a real strong acid or anything, but why not? Just around the cap, got a little vinegar leaking through. I'm going to spray this all down. The electronics cleaner eventually. But like I keep saying, I want it going now, and then I can make it pretty. Everything actually looks really quite good on this. A lot better than I was expecting on the underside. The way the top side looked, but well, there was definitely water penetration into this game at some point. But it looks like it got wet and then just sat. It doesn't look like it was. Oh, that's a nice big one in there. There's a big spider. But everything I dig into on this game so far, it looks terrible. It looks like it's minutes from the scrap in, and it cleans up surprisingly well. So it's clean. This is going to get some high temp clear coat one of these days, but I'm going to strip it and rebuild it for that. Alright, well, I'm going to go rinse this off, reinstall it, and throw the fuses in, and I'll be back once this is assembled, fuses in, and wired up. See if we get some life. Alright, I am going to test the power supply now. That could help. I've got nothing there. Fuck's sakes. Well, let's start with good clean power. Well, there we go. I already hear the hum. Okay, so I have gone through this. Had to dig out the schematics. That Star Wars manual for the machine is not much for diagnostic. Okay, so pins 4 and 5 are ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These ones, oops. Sorry, those ones are both grounded. Okay, pins 1 to 3, I should have somewhere between 10 and 15 volts. Some guys are saying 14, 15.3 across the board here. Okay, if you can see that. There we go. Pin 2, pin 3. Okay, then between pins 6 and 7, I should have around 36 volts according to the schematics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get 38. So that's within range. Between pins 8 and 9, I'm supposed to have 6 volts. 6.7, I'm good there. Between 10 and 13, 53. And then the center tap is there for the 25, 26, 27 volts. Every single thing on this transformer is working, no buzzing, nothing. I just seem to be lucking out on one thing after another with this machine. So I've got my vector monitor halfway built. I'm waiting for some transistors. Got my wiring harness all built. I'm not going to show that right now because it's a mess. But great success tonight. This is good news. I can vacuum the remaining mouse shit out from the machine. You think you get it clean, bring it inside, you pull out a piece, there's mouse shit under there. The one thing I have to do is a slow blow fuse 4 amp, and I did not have a 4 amp slow blow. Somebody had stuck a 20 in there. Thank God that didn't fry anything. Well, hope it didn't. And so I found a 3.5 amp quick blow, and for now that's good enough. Pop that. Jesus Christ. All right. Always discharge caps. I don't know if you got that on the camera, but that was a nice little arc there. So I would have straightened some short and curlies or curled some straight ones. So I'm very glad I discharged that before fucking around. Okay, it's ready to go back in once I do some vacuuming. I'm going to clean up the cage a little bit more. It's down here just soaking in some more vinegar and with the paper towel, and yeah, we're getting close to assembly time. No vector monitor complete yet, but I can use my oscilloscope on XY mode.